Hello Bookish Brits, my name is Andrew and today I'm going to talk to you about something I thought of this morning and it's been in my head since then, so I want to talk about this. And most of us, I'm going to say this now, most of us on this channel use NetGalley. Now for those of you who don't understand, NetGalley is a thing where bloggers and librarians and reviewers can go on it and request an e-arc, which is basically an arc like this, but in ebook form. So we can get it into our Kindle and to our Nook and to our other e-reader devices. I don't know that many. And is it just me, or does there seem to be a slow but steady increase of sample chapters now, which is like the first, now for those of you who don't, sample chapters is basically the first few chapters in the book where they get sent out for review, and it can be the first chapter, as it could be the first 3 chapters, it could be the first 5 chapters, or, as I've discovered, it could be the first 10 chapters, due to the selections Kira cast, the Air. Sorry, for a split second I couldn't remember what it was called, and I'm reading it. I'm trying to read it now. And there seems to be it seems to be an increase. And there is a reason, I think someone said to me, the reason for it being like that is because it drives up the reviews and drives up the sales of a book in question, which, if that's what happens, that's a good thing, because we have to remember the book publishing business is a business. Its main role is to make money. We cannot escape that fact in the slightest. And the second thing also is, I don't know, I always feel oddly uncomfortable with that. I know I said second thing, but I'm going off a tangent. But here is the strange thing. While I think this is a good thing, and it's an interesting thing, because, you know, it gets the book out there, it gets people interested, and if you like it, you go out and buy the book, or you go and review it. The thing I'm sorry, my kitten is just over there using the scratching post, so you probably can hear it going. The thing is, what do you do with a sample? Like, I'm reading The Air by Kira Krasant. It's the first 10 chapters. Earlier in the year, I read, or was it last year? I read the first chapter of Cress by Marissa Meyer, which is the 3rd book in the Lunar Chronicles. And on NetGalley, I've seen other things like there's the first few chapters of The Daughter of Deep and Silence, or by Carrie Ryan. There was sample chapters of V.E. Schwab's A Deeper Shade of Magic earlier in the year, or late last year, which I requested. I read part of it, and then I realised I think I had the whole entire novel, and I wasn't really liking it, so I had to stop. But the question is, what do you do with it? Like, I don't like reviewing bad things on my blog. I don't like reviewing things which are half-read. There are exceptions to this rule, but I don't like doing that. So what do I do then for review if I have a sample chapter of the first 10 chapters or the first 3 chapters? Do I put them on my blog? Do I put them on my Goodreads? Do I send the review back to them but not have it linked anywhere? What do I do? Because there's no protocol. There's no rule for it. And it's just, you're sort of in this weird no man's land, because some reviewers will review everything, which is good for them, the good, the bad, the unread, the ugly, every book that's available. Some reviewers will only want to read books that they read all the way through. I sit very firmly on that camp, I think. Some also only want to read, some reviewers only want to read books that they really, really like, because they think that book deserves the most praise. I'm in the second and the third camp. I'm somewhere in the middle. But what do you do then when you have a sample chapter? Because no one says. And it's just a very odd thing to review, because you can't review a whole entire book based on those few chapters. And, sorry, my cat's gone from there to there, and I don't trust what he's going to do. So, he's playing with the curtains, so I'm okay. So what do you do with sample chapters? Do you think sample chapters are a good thing? Do you think they're a bad thing? If you're a reviewer and a blogger, what do you do with those sample chapters? Do you review them in full on your blog, or on your YouTube channel, or in your Goodreads? Do you send them a reply back on Goodreads and NetGalley and just have no links? What do you do? Because I am hugely interested. I really want to know, because I feel quite stuck on the protocol and the right thing to do is. So leave a comment down below. I shall see you in a few good days. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you keep reading. And I'm now going to go play with my very hyper cat and drink lots of coffee. It's going to be a long day today, I sense. So, bye guys!